All right, so I'm here at Squid, and I am holding just one of the most interesting things I have ever touched. So I'm here with Andy. What do we got?
We got the bubblegum Tsunami.
It's called bubblegum.
It's an amalgamation of a bunch of scrap prototype parts.
Okay.
It's as ugly as it is. It's pretty dang cool.
It's really cool to me. I mean, this thing, you can tell there's a lot of early and like late stage stuff happening all at the same time, which is very weird and off-putting, but I kind of love it.
One of our machinists wanted something to flip, some kind of Tsunami beater, so he just took a bunch of scrap parts and put them together.
That's one way to make a beater.
But it's actually really cool because you have all the iterations, or most of our iterations of our handles. We've got a super fine step over 45-degree pattern. Mm-hmm. We've got a 90-degree pattern.
Oh, so it's like actually just lateral.
Yeah.
Wow.
We actually had another one where it's parallel this way. Mm-hmm. But this one is just a super fine one. You've got a very early prototype where there's no pockets in the channel.
Oh, so there's like no
chunky
milling inside of there to make that little pocket that it has now, huh?
But there is one that does have pockets.
Oh wait, is that the only one on the entire knife?
Yes. The balance is going to be a little off.
Okay.
And when we move to the blade, we've got a whole...
Yeah, there's a lot going on the blade here. So what are these giant like marks on it?
So these giant marks is actually how we machine them. We have a big tool that roughs it out first.
Okay.
So you get this big chunky thing. And then we come in with a fine tool and make it very nice and even.
Wow.
You've got the bronzing from heat treatment.
Mm-hmm.
This little scaly thing. You can see I've tried to polish it out with some really rough wheels.
Yes.
Kind of works, kind of doesn't. You've got laser engraving testing, the word test itself.
Yeah, I'm noticing this has a very intense finish on the flats. Like it looks like what is that?
So in the process of heat treating, if you don't cover the part properly in the oven, it creates a scaly outside oxidized layer.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
So that's just a result of the heat treat.
That's correct.
It kind of looks cool though. Like there is
it's like a little tone to it.
Yeah, about to say it kind of has a vibe to it. It looks like a very intense, like kind of fucked up bead blast to me.
So we've got me trying to grind out the bevel, which took way too long, so I just gave up after like 20 seconds.
So I'm seeing on this side you've got like obviously it's got the big passes going on, and that's just to like get the metal away.
That's right.
Right. On the other side you've got the finer passes, but it just stops.
That's actually because there was either something wrong with the tool or I've got the information I needed, and I just pressed stop on the machine and just stopped it right.
So
halfway.
we got about halfway through this part, and then it just kind of ended. And does it say test right there?
Yeah, I marked
in
it
Sharpie?
For some reason. It was a test piece.
Dude, I love this thing. It's like a beautiful amalgamation of all of like the trials and tribulations of making the Tsunami, because that was no easy task, obviously.
No
I think Lucas was telling me it took 4 months of redoing it. Maybe even longer.
I've lost count of the time. Lost track of the time.
Dude, yeah. So that's this is like what the most interesting thing to me that I've seen in a hot minute. There's just so much going on
that piece of Tsunami history.
Oh my god. Well, thank you very much for explaining that to me. It weirdly flips good still. I feel like it shouldn't because of the way it is, but it still feels great to flip. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Even with the apparently messed up balance because of the...
There's one funny story about this too.
Oh yeah?
You know we have the weight pins for the Tsunamis inside, right?
Yeah.
One of our guys, we drill it and ream it. That was the first iteration. Mm-hmm. Now we just drill it oversized. But the story is he put in a pin that was way too big for the hole, or it wasn't even meant to go in the hole.
Oh no.
He clamped it. There was nothing. There was no Zen pin. There was no washers, anything. And then it was just a solid piece of brick.
Oh my god. So you could if you did that, you could make a completely screwless design.
Yeah. And it took him quite a while to pry the whole thing open.
Yeah,
if
I
you can
bet.
imagine.
Oh my
It was
god!
rock
When that
solid.
was that with this one?
Yes.
Oh my
It
god!
should be marking somewhere. Like,
Yeah. Oh my god! Is that what that is? Is
Actually, no,
that the
that's-
process of him?
uh,
Did he not? Do you think he used like a napkin or something to
he probably just used some tape or something.
keep the screwdriver from having a bad day? God. This thing just blows my mind. I freaking love it. It's so.
You can see like an old
It's just so
engraving
weird.
on the old pass. as
Oh
well.
yeah, look at that.
It just got cut over.
Oh my god. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I'm both pleased and distressed that I get to see this thing. So thank you. Oh my god, this is just absolutely wild. The stuff that they have here is honestly extremely cool, and we've been learning a whole bunch about not only the process of like making knives and prototyping them and just everything that Squid goes through to produce some of the products that, you know, we get at the end of the day, but like just seeing something like this that has the history of like every single one of these handles is like pieces is different because they all have different parts of the process being represented and stuff. It's so freaking cool to me. So this has been a cool visit. All right, have a good day, guys.